Hello everyone, this is Dr. Park, the CEO of MegaGen Implant Company and the co-founder of a Mirror Dental Clinic, both of which are located in Daegu, South Korea. Yes, we are in Daegu, at the very center of the coronavirus outbreak in Korea. So this is why I want to send you a message of hope and encouragement based on our experience here in Korea. First, just a reminder that the COVID-19 is not like the flu. It is much more contagious and can cause a serious long-term damage to your lung, leading to pneumonia and even death. This is why all countries are taking serious measures to try and limit this outbreak. Let me show you what happened in China. Here the curve for daily confirmed cases of COVID-19. As you can see, the number of new cases started to increase rapidly at the beginning of January, reaching a peak in early February, and finally decreasing to minimum numbers at the beginning of March. So this curve took around 2 months. So in Korea, our curve was thankfully much flatter, but it also took almost 2 months for the number of cases to drop. So please take heart that the number of COVID-19 infections in your country will also follow the similar time cycle. And be especially careful when the number of cases is still increasing. At MegaGen headquarters and the Mirror Dental Clinic, we have over 500 employees, plus patients visiting every day. So, of course, there is a huge risk of spreading infection. So what we have done to protect everyone and keep the environment virus-free. So let's start with the personal protections. How to stay healthy. It is important to know that the coronavirus initially attacked via our nose and the throat, multiplying in our oral mucosa and the throat. There are 2 forms of transmission: direct, by inhaling contaminated droplet in the air, and contact, when we touch contaminated surface and then touch our face. So I want to recommend the 3 things to you. The 1, wash your hand regularly for at least 20 seconds and use soap. This is very important to avoid the contact transmission. 2, wear a mask. By covering your nose and mouth with mask, this can help to avoid both direct and the contact transmission. 3, use a throat spray. As I mentioned before, the coronavirus starts multiplying in our oral and throat mucosa. So by using an effective throat spray can also help to stop the development of COVID-19 infections. For this, I'd like to recommend 0.45 povidone iodide. Povidone is available as a throat spray under the brand name of betadine. But most important, the solution of povidone iodine is very effective for killing virus. It takes just 15 seconds. If you cannot find the povidone iodine throat spray at the pharmacy, try making it yourself. Most dental clinics already stock povidone iodine for dressing wounds. So you can dilute it to 0.45% and add some sweeteners, otherwise it tastes terrible. Now I'd like to talk about how to make sure your environment is virus-free. This also requires constant care. Some research is saying that coronavirus can survive on the surface up to 9 days. Anyway, every surface, door handles, elevator buttons can easily become a means of contact transmission. So to ensure your environment is virus-free, I'd like to recommend to use hypochlorous acid, or HOCl, which is a weak acid that forms when chlorine dissolves in the air via electrolysis. So importantly, HOCl is non-toxic to human. Already, the US FDA has approved the use of HOCl at up to 60 ppm as a no-rinse sanitizer for fruits and vegetables, which means it is also safe to ingest. Plus, HOCl does not irritate the skin and eyes, and it does not have a bad smell that is usually associated with the disinfectants. When used as a surface sanitizer, the US FDA has approved the use of HOCl at up to 200 ppm. And when compared to regular bleach, HOCl is 80 times more effective as a disinfectant. And the most important, it kills viruses. So right now, people are rushing to buy alcohol and the bleach-based disinfectants, but alcohol and the bleach cannot kill viruses. As you can see in this chart that compared the effect of HOCl, bleach, and the alcohol, the only one that kills virus effectively is HOCl. There is one more thing I want to mention about HOCl. It is non-corrosive, so it is safe to use on all kinds of surfaces. And when sprayed, it evaporated quickly without leaving any residue. So, how we are using all this HOCl? At MegaGen, we are using spray bottles to disinfect the whole factory every day, especially the elevators, elevator buttons, door handles, and the bathroom area. At Mirror Clinic, since we are open to the public, we are using HOCl as an aerosol to clean every surface 3 times a day. Before clinic opens, during lunch break, and after closing. Plus, the dental chair and all related surfaces are cleaned every patient. This is absolutely safe. Kills 99.9% of all bacteria, germs, and viruses, and evaporate very quickly without leaving any residue. So there is no need to wipe afterward. The HOCl is sprayed using an ultra-low volume fogger, which distributes the HOCl as a very small particles. Here you can see the machine in action. It's quite noisy, but it's safe. At Mirror Clinic, we have initiated a special patient protocol with 4 steps from the beginning. The first, all patients receive temperature check as soon as they enter the clinic. The second, all patients are asked if they have recently traveled to any virus hotspots. If so, they are treated in a special area to avoid contact with other patients. 3, all patients are asked to wash their hands and wear a mask while they are in the clinic. We provide masks. 4, all patients are asked to use povidone iodine mouth rinse instead of chlorhexidine before receiving any treatments. I also want to mention the importance of using an aerosol suction machine. Even though this may be an expensive investment at this moment, it will be very important to avoid a similar situation in the future. So I hope you can consider to set up these machines, especially at your clinic. Finally, a general health tip. Vitamin D is very important for our immune system, as you know. And some experts are saying that the low vitamin D level make us more vulnerable to the coronavirus. Vitamin D is also important for dental health, bone, and gums, especially important before implant treatment. I hope you can watch a video on this topic that will be uploaded together with this video. As a result of implementing all these strategies, I'm very happy to say that no one at Miro Clinic and no one at MegaGen headquarters has been infected with COVID-19. So please remember the time cycle I mentioned at the beginning. We can all get through this safely. Please try our best to take care of each other in a meaningful way, and I wish you all my best and look forward to meet you again soon. Thank you very much for watching this video.